So for the YouTube, everybody, we are back here playing some Rakdos Sacrifice. This is a list that is coming from, I believe it was third place in the Showcase Challenge. This is a Rakdos Sacrifice deck, but we're going a little bit bigger, I guess, is the best way to put it. This is way more of like a hybrid between Rakdos Midrange and Rakdos Sac. You can see there's no unlucky witnesses. We've kind of trimmed all of the quote-unquote bad cards. We have a lot of kind of remnants of the midrange deck for Fables, Max Harvesters, which is something I don't usually play in Sacrifice. Also 2 Sheoldreds to kind of like give you a little bit of a life boost when combined with Fable, Deadly Dispute, and Harvester. And then we have the Sacrifice package, you know, Oven plus Familiar. We have a Kroxa in our deck as well to kind of go with the midrange plan. Claims to pair with the Sac Outlets, the stuff that you're usually used to with the Sacrifice deck, but just with kind of a little bit of more of a top end, as it were. And then sideboard, pretty straightforward, just Thoughtseize, Leyline, Karizevs for mono green, Pithing Needle for, I guess, mono green, and then rounding out the sideboard with a Dreadbore for mostly Karn, and then a Kolaghan's Command for It's for the grindy matchups. Let's get to some games. I'll keep this. Had the challenge go on Saturday. Oh, Icy Wolf doesn't know. I lost in the finals. Was it most X on Sunday? Oh, okay. I played in, I was at Toys and Things. I actually lost in the finals of the Toys and Things RCQ. Yeah, I went Saturday, lose finals of the challenge. Sunday, lose finals of the RCQ. It was a good weekend, even though I'm, lost in the finals both times. Which, kind of tough, but yeah. Yeah, that was my weekend. Lost the finals of the challenge on Saturday, lose the finals of the RCQ on Sunday. I guess you could say it was a good weekend. One way, that's one way to look at it, right? Nice. Rakdos mid. Rakdos mid is kind of nice. Phoenix, huh? Phoenix matchup is kind of close. This hand's kind of fucking awful against them, but I guess it could be the, actually, it's probably not Phoenix with Opt, right? I think, nah, Phoenix still plays Opt. I was going to say it could be the creativity deck, but especially if they're leading on Mountain plus Red Pathway, kind of leaning more towards creativity than Phoenix. Waiting for the Anaheim DreamHack RCQs to start. Haven't they already started? I'm pretty sure the one that I played yesterday was for Anaheim. Yeah, Phoenix probably doesn't run Mountain. That's a good point. Have Anaheim qualifiers not started? I mean, I know for a fact the one that I played yesterday was not qualifying for Atlanta. I know that. Back in my day, I preferred 0-1 drop to first place. I would certainly prefer 0-2 drop to second place. That's for shit sure. I would have much rather went 0-2 drop than losing the finals. Right? Yeah. You can't qualify for Atlanta anymore. The qualifiers that are happening right now are definitely for Season 2, and I believe Season 2 is Anaheim, right? I think so. Against my better judgment, I will be going to Atlanta to play some LCQs. Probably not the best idea, but, I'll probably just, end up not qualifying and we'll just go get drunk with Spike all weekend. This hand is terrible. You're supposed to Takenuma there. Do people go to things like PTs to try and win the PTQ the day before? Well, back in my day, they did used to have PTQs the day before a PT, and people, obviously did play in them. Some people did travel to them for the PTQs. Like, if they weren't qualified, they definitely had LCQs at the PT. That was a long time ago, though. They definitely don't do that anymore. Or, haven't done that recently. How did Mana Traders go? 0-4. 0-4, and I stopped playing. I played against 3 terrible matchups, and then one matchup that I probably should have won, but drew very poorly, so. Just not a big fan of playing Mana Traders matches on stream. Again, because as I've talked about, when you're revealing what deck you're playing, people can rent 4 or 5 decks at a time and just queue into you with the good matchup, Whereas you can't do that in a league. You're playing the league with the deck, regardless of what you're playing, you're queuing into each other. You can't change decks, you know what I mean? That's why I really, really dislike playing Mana Traders matches online or on stream, which, I realize that, and I think moving forward I'm not going to do that, but what's up, Chico? Today is the last day to qualify for Mana Traders. What are bad matchups for red-green? Phoenix, Mono White, and Rakdos, I think are the tough matchups. Yeah, there's actually There is an RCQ this Saturday, which unfortunately I'm not going to be able to go to because I'm doing NRG commentary. But there's an RCQ this Saturday that is a 2-slot RCQ, and it caps out at 40 players, I think, or 48. So it's 48 cap, 2-slot RCQ, which is kind of insane, but I can't play it. Not that I'm upset because I love doing coverage, but with the Sunday Modern, there's actually the one that I'm going to on Sunday is Pioneer. I'm traveling almost 2 hours to go to the New Hampshire one. I think it's a double midnight. Yeah, I believe it's double midnight in New Hampshire. It's like an hour and 45 minutes for me, but it's Pioneer, and I'd rather play Pioneer, so. No, Mono Green is a very good matchup for, oh, you're saying for Rakdos? Mono Green versus Rakdos is super close. I think it's, like, pretty close to a coin flip. Maybe Rakdos is slightly ahead, but I think it's a lot closer than people think it is. Yeah, whatever the NRG is this weekend, which I believe you're correct. I think it is Newark. But yeah, I'll be doing coverage for NRG this Saturday. Not Sunday, though. I'm only doing Saturday coverage. Let's go to combat first. But yeah, that should be a good time. I believe that is the team event. Yeah, it's the team event this weekend. I think I want to Village Rites away the Shaman token. Yeah, that's fine. I have 5 mana, so I can go Harvester plus Fable. I think play the Fable first, in case they have Censor. Okay, I mean, they have 5 cards in hand. They have yet to cast the Creativity. We're certainly dead to it. A lot of Greasefang draws can't beat red-black can beat red-black as well. It's weird. I actually don't. I think that Greasefang might be slightly ahead of Rakdos. Because, like, Dreadbore and Bonecrusher are both kind of like stone bricks in that matchup, and it's not trivial to have something to trigger Fatal Push on Revolt. So, like, I actually kind of think that Rakdos is maybe a little bit behind in that matchup. Not by a lot, but... Okay, they have 6 cards in their hand. Are they playing the shitty Gearhulk version? They might be. I kind of hope they are. I'm just trying to think if I want to do anything pre-combat. Like, maybe I play the Devil pre-combat, because then I can still post-combat the Sheoldred. Kind of dicey if they kill the Shaman token that I can't play the Sheoldred, but I think that's fine. Maybe it's not, though. Alright, attack. Would you like to Gearhulk me? Well, they certainly don't have Gearhulks. They would have played it in response to the Devil, right? So this is 5 damage. They go to 15, yep. Can we actually survive a World Spine hit? I think we can, right? If the Sheoldred resolves. Because we have, what, 5, 8, 10 toughness? No, I guess we die exactly, because it's 30 minus 10. The arena player is mad about Greasefang. Aren't arena players just mad about everything? If we're being honest. What aren't arena players mad about, you know? Yeah, exactly. I guess they're mad because Explorer's not really a format. I mean, Explorer is as much of a format as Arena is a program, you know? It's like... It's kind of just the same deal. The same shit. Well, that was bad. I'm gonna do that first. Okay. Play Oven, see if they have a removal spell. Or maybe they don't want to cast it. And I think I'm going to pass. Proceed. Have another Anger? I hope not. Decided to pass on any bigger events this weekend so I can play for some $200 Omnaths. I didn't realize the Omnath was going for that much. Because I played in my store championships on Friday. I top 8'd that, by the way, with 4-color Rhinos, but I didn't know the Omnath was that much. Kind of crazy. Is Boros Heroic just unplayable post-Liliana, or is that deck a little slept on, in my opinion? I wouldn't say unplayable, but I think it's definitely a lot worse than it was before. Like, you can play it if you want to, but it's not very good. I don't think it's nearly as competitive as it once was. Man, I guess I kind of have to fire this up. I have nothing else to do. Tough game. I'm sure they have a removal spell, but... For sure to be true to who I am. Alright, your turn. Why am I not dead yet? How have they not found a creativity yet? I still probably can't win, because I just have nothing and they're at 12, but... Expecting the events I go to each have less than 16 players. Well, there's a free Omnat for you then, Kaya. I was surprised to find out the promo Selfless Spirit was $30. That's what they go for on TCG Player. Which is extremely surprising because the regular Selfless Spirits are like $1, you know? So I don't know why the promo ones are that much more. I mean, I guess they're, you know, more scarce, but it's like, that's quite the delta. Who's playing Selfless Spirit in EDH? Is that card good in EDH? Yeah, exactly. I guess that's just like the precedent, right? Every RCQ promo is just going to be that much money. I kind of want to sack some food here, so I can like use my mana. How on earth do they have nothing? They must be playing the Gearhold version, right? I mean, I'm attacking. Show me what you got. Have something. Nothing? Dude, if I win this game... alright, go, I guess. What the fuck is in their hand? Did they just forget to put creativity in their deck? Maybe they just forgot to put creativity in their deck. Well, it's a dual slot RCQ. First and second place both get qualified. The Bob is still at 120 plus. Which Bob? The Game Day store problem? The Game Day Bob? That's a lot of money. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are they just dead? No, they got a 1. Am I 1 point short? Oh no, I have lethal with the devil, right? Yeah, they're just dead. I go sack, 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 sack. How did I win this game? What on earth? How did I win this game? What just happened? What actually just happened? Oh my god. Turn 12, literally did nothing the entire game, got angered twice, just like, you know, whatever, I guess. I'm not complaining, I'm definitely not complaining. I'm stun locked, you know? I'm extremely stun locked right now. Creativity confirmed unplayable. Creativity is unplayable when all 4 of your creativities are in the bottom 20 cards of your deck, I guess. Yeah, we got to show them the mid sack. I showed them my mid sack. Are any of these cards good against them? I don't think so, right? Like Leyline's kind of sketchy. Maybe Kolaghan's Command over Dreadbore because it can blow up a treasure. I guess Dreadbore's horrible. Oh wait, I kept in Fatal Push. I don't have nearly enough sideboard cards for this matchup. Like, what else am I supposed to bring in over Fatal Push? All these cards are bad. I guess Leyline just to stop Dig, maybe, but, like, all these cards are horrible. Claim could be better. Oh, against Fable. I guess maybe Claim is slightly better than Push against Fable. You're probably right. Yeah. If I have to keep one of them in, it's probably Claim, because of specifically Fable. I think the Sand's fine. It's kind of mid, but it's got land and spells. Or Rakdos midrange run Rampage once Nykthos gets banned. No, it's kind of weird. So, the decks that are good against mono green mostly get kept in check by Rakdos. So I think if you ban a card from mono green, there's a lot of decks that mono green is keeping in check currently that are good against Rakdos, like Lotus Field, and there's some other like combination strategies. So I think that once you've banned a card from mono green, you're going to see a lot more decks that have a favorable matchup pop up against a favorable matchup against Rakdos, and those decks will make the decks that are good against mono green a lot less popular. I think it'll self-correct itself. Basically, is what I'm getting at. I'll take this. In the long run, I think it'll self-correct itself. Combination strategies. I just love that term. Combination strategy engaged. One, yeah. I feel like Canister with these mismatching Blood Crypts. Please don't draw Anger. Ooh, they have sixth. I like that. Am I supposed to play the second Devil into Anger? Potential top deck Anger? Now that I've drawn that, probably yes. Like, worst case, they anger me and I just sack the Devil. Or I guess sack the Familiar. I think since red-black is the most known quantity, off the jump, we'd see it skewed. Yeah, probably. Again, I think it's one of those things that it'll eventually fix itself. I'm not going to cast the Rites here, because I'd rather cast the Deadly Dispute if I want to sack the Familiar, because this is pretty close to lethal. Not quite 100% lethal, but I am going to main phase the Deadly Dispute here, after combat, of course. It's this. Yeah, that's fine. Because now if they sack Treasures to Gust, they still take 4 damage. Okay. Let's go post-combat, Dispute sack the cat. Ping you for 2, we get the treasure to ping them for 2 more, the Village Rites is 2 more. Do we have enough mana to cast the Harvester in second? I think we do, right? 1, 2, Harvester. Then we go black. Dome for 2. Village Rites, sack the Harvester. Dome for 2. Sack the Blood. Discard this useless Fatal Push. Alright, we got him, chat. We have got them. We're not alone. Can't really kibble one-lander. It's a good one-lander, but... The other thing that I kind of am a little interested in... Okay, it is playing 23 lands. I was going to say, because normal sack lists play 22. This is playing 23 because we're upping the curve a little bit, which does make a lot of sense. I tend to play Oven first, although I guess maybe Cat's better if I want to go Dispute on 2, but most likely I'm just going to play Cat, sack it to Oven. And the reason that I wanted to play the Oven first is against Spikefield Hazard, because if I lead on Cat, they can Spikefield it. A lot of 4-color Sea Treader decks. Yeah, there was like Jeskai Black. That was the Jeskai Black format, right? But I'm trying to remember if people played, like, Abzan Blue or Abzan Red. They might have. I can't remember, though. Moist Marduk. God, please don't. Oh, the M word. The moist word. So bringing this back is bad against Spikefield, so I'm just not going to do that. There you go. You'll never be alone again. Crackling Doom. Dude, I played the shit out of that card. You kidding me? With, like, Butcher of the Horde. I top-aided a Moto PTQ once with Butcher of the Horde, Mardu Dragons. That deck was so sauced. So sauced. Question is, do I want to cast the Dispute now, after I bring back the Cap? Probably, right? Just so I can use my mana efficiently. It's maybe a little bit worse if I draw a Devil, but that's good. That is definitely good. So we go steal this homie. Attack with said homie. Maybe I'm supposed to Sokenzan there. Just shove. Sack the homie. Play Haunted Ridge. And then pass. Yeah, I guess maybe I want to Takenuma first to try and find Devil. Mardu sack with Butcher. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't think you can play Butcher in Pioneer. It's too expensive. Like, imagine a board state where you cast Butcher of the Horde and your opponent casts Sheoldred. I'll tell you who's favored in that game. And it's not the Butcher person. I'm going to tell you that right now. Just, you know, it's just a different times. Different times. But I will say, Butcher of the Horde would be kind of pog in this deck, right? No! I have to return it too. Well, that was punished. Not awful, I guess. Not great. I think I'm just gonna Sokenzan and shove. Like, there's really no point in saving it. I'm probably just dead next turn anyways if they go end step, big score, untap, creativity. I can't get away with highway robbery again, and they'll just never draw creativity like our last opponent did. They probably just had me rolled up. Butcher is the best top end in Marty Aristocrats and Canlander. What is Canlander? Oh, Canadian Highlander. Pyromancer's Goggles and Magmatic Insight and Standard. Yeah, Todd was all over that deck. I missed that deck. The Mono Red Goggles deck. That deck was so sweet. I think Brad played it. Didn't Brad top ended the Pro Tour with that deck, right? I think he did. It was like red-green Goggles ramp. That deck was based. Can we do that in Pioneer? Can we play some Goggles? What does a Goggles deck look like in 2022? Probably not very good, right? The answer is probably not very good. Yeah, probably not playable. Goggles, big score, and 1,000-Year Storm. That's just your excuse to put 1,000-Year Storm into a deck. One Goggles in the side of mono green. Just as like an actual brick. Why would they shock the cat? What was the point of that? Why wouldn't they just like go upstairs? I don't understand why they would deal 2 damage to the cat there. That makes no sense, right? Oh, they're playing the shitty Gearhulk version, right? Is that what this is? Because if they were playing the good version, I would have just been dead this turn. I see. Okay, so we have a chance. I mean, I guess they're going to blow up the oven, which sucks, but... Yeah, I don't really understand why you would play this version over the World Spineworm version. Like, I could have just been dead, but instead I'm, like, probably winning this game. Right, I just go fire up the Hive, shove with everything, they block here, take 4. It's, like, actually not even that bad of a spot for me. They definitely should have killed one of the Spirit tokens. Splits them to 10, they block here, take 5. I will eat the... What's their best Gearhulk target? I guess this isn't 4 or less, right? Just any instant. So probably big score? It's either big score or is it charm? Probably big score. It's there at 5. This is like not that bad for us. Love it when opponents on the bad version of creativity without Worm and Xenagos. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Like, if they just were playing the good version, I would have been dead that turn. And, like, I'm not going to say I'm favored necessarily, but, like, I'm far from dead this game. I have a lot of good draws. And I have a lot of time, too, you know? They're not really doing anything. They have Anger here, maybe? Another Fable, sure. I think, like, it's maybe better against exactly Rakdos, but I think in almost any other matchup, I'd rather be playing the Xenagos version. Like, you can't do this. You can't do this against Mono Green. You have to be playing Xenagos to beat Mono Green, I think. I think I'm going to fire off the Village Rites now. Sack the cat. So I can get back the cat. I don't want to attack with Hive. Good draw step. I wonder if I save that for next turn, though. Right? Yeah, I think I actually should save that for next turn. It's kind of close. So... I guess the other line was just play the devil, sack the blood, sack the food, but that only puts them to 2. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait on the devil. I'm trying to think. Like, what's worst case scenario next turn? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I'm just going to pass. At least with this list, they can still hardcast their Hulks. Yeah, but it's just like, you're not putting enough pressure into play. Like, just one Gearhulk, you know? Like, if you're, like, in a spot where you have the creativity, like, for 1... I mean, I guess that's the upside. The trade-off is you have lines that allow you to creativity for 1, whereas when you're playing Xenagos World Spine, where you kind of have the creativity for 2. But I don't know. It's just like I don't really think there's a lot of spots where putting like 2 Gearhooks into play isn't even good enough against mono green. You know, like I could see you losing games where you put 2 Gearhooks into play against mono green. They must sideboard better targets. I don't actually know what their sideboard looks like. Maybe they do. So they can creativity for 2. Back the Opus, but they're casting the Opus on their turn, which isn't that good. I think we can still win this game. Lily down ticks and I go slip out the back of my only creature. I just quote the narrator. Wait, they're not targeting the treasure? Why would they not target the treasure? And just keep a Gearhulk in play. I guess they're holding up, like, is it Charm or something? I don't know. That's so weird, right? What are they holding up for 2 mana? They have to be holding up a 2 mana spell. Is it Charm is like the only 2 mana card that they play, right? Maybe a discarded Opus, but... Beam me up. They kind of just lose the graveyard hate if their plays just drop a couple of Gearhulks in the field. Yeah, that too, right? Is like you make yourself even worse against Rest in Peace. And if Mono White's one of the best decks that's playing, you know, sideboard Rest in Peace, I don't really want to be on that. Some people even still have, you know, main deck unlicensed Hearse. Some of the Rakdos decks do. Yeah, like Hearse. Imagine being on this plane against Hearse or Rest in Peace. It's just kind of sketchy, I don't know. I much prefer the Xenagos versions. Okay, that should be game, right? So we can play the Devil. Oh, I think I was supposed to play the Oven first. Yeah, I was supposed to play the Oven first, wasn't I? Because now they can maybe kill the Devil in response. Okay. Yeah, I was supposed to play the Oven first. See if I get punished. Beam me up. Did not get punished, that's good. So this is 1. Yeah, this should be enough, right? Should be enough. I guess the other thing is, even if I had played the Oven first, they could have responded to me sacrificing, like, bringing back the cat, right? They could have just responded to the first activation of cat and just killed the Devil, and then I don't think I would have had lethal, right? Because I go sack food, put them to 4, they respond, impulse the Devil, I then sack... Yeah, no, they would have bought themselves a turn. So my opponent, that game, I just want to let you know, my opponent creativity put 3 Torrential Gearhulks into play and still lost. I'm just throwing that out there, you know? I'm just saying. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying. Waste away another night. I don't think Dreadbore is very good. Be better. Yeah, they creativity twice. They put 3 Gearhulks into play and still lost. This hand is... doesn't have any sideboard cards, but it's just like a fine hand, you know? Mono White, one of the best decks. Dude, I really don't understand how I'm supposed to beat Mono White with Red-Green. I've played the matchup twice now, and it seems unwinnable. Just stone cold unwinnable. And that's with 4 Rending Volley, 3 Lava Coil post board. I still don't think I can win. I just think I have no chance. How much do I respect Censor here? It's just too awkward in my curve, and I have a lot of 3s that I can draw towards. Didn't I beat Mono White in the challenge? Did I? Oh, Aether Gust. I think I topped that, right? Yeah. I forgot. I mean, I have it on Twitter. What were my challenge matches? Let's take a look. I think I might have played against the challenge. Oh yeah, I beat Sandy Dog in the last rounds playing Mono White. I 2-0'd him. I don't know. I have to go back and watch that. I feel like his draws were maybe not that great, though. How do you feel about the Rakdos matchup for Mono White Eli? I've heard so many differing opinions on that. I've heard people say that Rakdos is up, you know, it's a buy for Rakdos. I've heard people say it's a buy for Mono White. Like, I guess in those situations, like, you probably have to just assume that, you know, it's 50-50, but... I think it's got to be pretty close, right? White versus Rakdos is even. Yeah. I'm gonna bring a Tarka Red to Atlanta, but has such a hard time against Rakdos. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out over the next couple of weeks, because I also agree. I think I'm gonna bring... I'm not gonna say I'm locking it in now, but I think I am pretty likely to end up playing a Tarka Red in Atlanta. I just want to find a slightly better plan versus Rakdos. Because I'm, like, not that unhappy with most of the other matchups. So let's go... Dispute here. I guess I didn't need to play the land first. Kind of mid, but... I'm gonna sack the cat there, which maybe is slightly better. Can you sideboard Coco for red-black or a pile of Clothis? The thing about Coco is, like... You're Cocoing into just a bunch of terrible cards. You know, you're Cocoing into, like... Bomat Courier plus Legion Loyalist. Like, I don't think that's really where you want to be against Rakdos. The thing about Coco is only good when you're Cocoing into, like, multiple 3s. When you're Cocoing into 2 1-drops, that's just not a good plan. Yeah, the sweepers are what's tough, right? Extinction Event plus Hidetsugu Consumes All, like, that combination is really tough to beat. I agree. Yeah. Well, I guess you can, like, Coco into Burning Tree Emissary and then play, like, a Bushwhacker or something, but... Right, they have 4 cards at hand. What if I just, like, fired up the Hive and shoved? I guess I could Thoughtseize them first. Weird spot. Well, probably not doing that now, huh? I guess it's just castle time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I probably have to take this, right? Because I probably can't beat this if they draw land. This is going to be tough. This is going to be a difficult game to win. Have I drawn Experimental Frenzy? Yes. I've drawn it multiple times, and it's been completely bananas. Like, the match I played against Ginger, Swiss, he crushed me. Like, game 1, I just got steamrolled. Game 2, I didn't draw the sideboard cards. Played him in the top 8. I think he beat me game 1. Game 2, he kept the 2-lander, didn't find land 3, and then game 3, I just played Hazoret on turn 4. So, like, Hazoret is also insane against them. So I think, like, having some combination of Hazoret and Frenzy is maybe good. I don't know exactly what the numbers look like, but, like, maybe 2 and 2 is good. I can just take 10, it's fine. Yeah, like, that turn I played it against Blue-White, that was kind of cracked. I wonder if instead of castling, I'm supposed to Takenuma and try to hit, like, Mayhem Devil? Probably. Sheoldred good? Maybe. It's better than getting a cat back. I don't really think I can attack, so I guess I won't. I can attack with 1 Harvester, maybe? Should have attacked first, I guess. I can't attack with the cats, though. We know they have 2 removal spells. They can just go take this, kill the 2 cats, trade for Gearhulk, I go to 3. People want Companion Giganta for the Rakdos matchup. Companion Giganta in Tarka Red? No, you can't do that because of Burning Tree Emissary. I'm never cutting Burning Tree Emissary. Why has Cleave Red fallen out of favor? Because Cleave is just bad against Rakdos. So they use both of their Fiery Impulses. What if I just took this? Take this, fire up the Hive, they block here, take 5, go to 2. Fire up the Den, they block the Den and take 6. This is assuming they have nothing. I think I can take this. I guess taking this makes me lose to Opus, but let's be real, I'm not beating Opus anyways. The fact that they're taking this long to cast a spell makes me think they have Opus. Are they hard casting Leyline? I don't even know why they brought in Leyline. I don't think it's very good against me. Okay. So I guess I just fire up Hive, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 2 mana off of firing up both lands. Fire up Hive, put them to 4, leave 3 blockers back, not even dead to a single removal spell. They brick, attack with both, I block here, and then they take 6. Seems fine to me, right? If they break, they're dead. Let's eat the Opus, just in case they draw Gearhulk. 1 mana off? No, I'm 2 mana off, right? Yeah, I'm 2 mana off. Because if I have 1 more mana, I can activate a tap Den, but... Oh, you're saying double activate Den for 2 tokens. Oh, I haven't done that before. It's like Raging Ravine, right? If you activate it twice, you get 2 tokens. Is that how it works? If I tap 4 mana, activate Den, and then pay another 4 mana and activate Den, how does that work? Is that really how it works? That's nice. I didn't know that. Okay. I did not know that. Okay. That is good to know. Well, obvious blocks are obvious, right? It gains 2 instances of Make a Dude. Okay, gotcha. That's sick. Yeah, if I had a land, that would have been dead. That's hilarious. What did they draw? They drew a creativity, huh? Well, that's bad. Target cantrip and I assume fiery impulse, right? Yeah. Do I have any outs now? Probably not. Could like Deadly Dispute into Mayhem Devil plus another Deadly Dispute, I think, is my only out. I don't even know if that's enough. Alright, Dedge. I don't really want Karizevs, do I? Maybe I do. Kroxa's kind of slow. Also, Kroxa's bad at the Blade line. Maybe like 1 Karizevs. I have Kolaghan's Command too, which is kind of the same thing. I think this is good. I think exactly 1 Karizevs is fine on the play. My friend had infinite mana, just sank into the dead and made infinite ones. One was during our EDH games. That's awesome. I didn't know that that's how that worked, but that's good to know. That's pretty sick. I mean, you know, if you're drawing that many lands, you know, you're not in a good spot, but need one for the cheese. The cheese. All right, I think my ley line is a little bit better than yours. Mine shuts off your entire deck. Yours shuts off 4 cards in my deck. Again, I don't even know why they brought in Leyline. People, this is like the card that I think is the most overboarded against Rakdos. Like, I'm not going to say it's actively bad, but I just don't think it's good enough. I'm getting censored. I mean, if they censor this, then I just play Sheoldred, so I think that's fine. I wouldn't love that, but... Alright. I don't have censor, Pog. What's up, Mitsubishi? Yeah, too many brig game actions. Cycle, Magma, Opus. You got it. Now I can actually play around a top deck censor too if they let me attack. I will sacrifice. Question is, do I discard the Karizev's expertise? Yeah, they're on Fable. Okay. Maybe I steal the token. Well, I can discard the backup Sheoldred. I need the land, though, right? I think we can get a better Karizevs, right? Surely we can get a better Karizevs. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the Takenuma and the Sheoldred. Especially because they have the Fable trigger, so if they want to activate Fable, they have to take 4 more damage. Like, it would be nice to steal the token, but this kind of blanks the token anyways. They did not use Fable. Doesn't necessarily mean that their hand is good, it just might mean that they don't want to take 4 damage. Alright, this is an Anger of the Gods attack. Yeah, I'll just take 2. You got me. You got me. So that happens, then the Harvester happens. So I could steal the token, cast Harvester, attack for 6, and then sack their Goblin Shaman token. Kind of bad if they just play a Gearhulk next turn. Or, excuse me, an Anger next turn. I almost just don't even want to play the Harvester. Thoughts on just activate Sokenzan, attack for 6, and save the Harvester, because it like, this has to mean Anger, right? I kind of like that. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to play an Anger. I guess this gives them 2 tokens, but I get to save the Harvester. Sheoldred is a must-have for Black-Red. I'm just trying it out, Guto. This is a list that came in 3rd place in the Showcase Challenge, so I wanted to give it a shot. I don't know if Sheoldred is 100% the correct move, but like the concept behind it is you're kind of just like making your deck a little bit more lean. Not lean, but you're making your deck a little bit more more powerful, right? You're playing a lot more powerful cards with like Sheoldred, you're maxing Fables, you're maxing Harvesters, so you're kind of like teetering the line between mid-range and sack at that point, and it's like, that's kind of the theory behind it. Okay, so now I just go steal this. Cast Harvester. And then I can copy Harvester, I think. Question is, do I sack the Harvester now to kill the Shaman token? Like, I'm trying to think of what happens if they play Gearhulk. Yeah, let's go sack this to kill the token. What if I just didn't attack into the Gearhulk? You know what? I'm kind of down with it. I'm kind of just down to not attacking. I think I'm far enough ahead that I don't have to. Like, what are they going to do? I mean, I guess worst case, they go, like, Anger plus Shock the Sheoldred. That's worst case scenario, but... which would suck, to be fair. So now, if I copy the Harvester and they have Gearhulk, they're still dead, right? Because they block the Sheoldred, take 8. So this should be fine. Now they have to have Gearhulk plus, but they can't. They only have 6 mana. They can't Gearhulk and a removal spell. Never wanna leave my home anymore. Yeah, the showcase had a ton of mono green. Big score, not the best against Sheoldred, huh? Tisk tisk. Alright, 2-0, let's keep going. Nope. This hand is quite good. This is like the perfect 7. What do I put back? I'm definitely keeping Oven Dispute Familiar and at least 2 lands. So I think it's either Kroxa or land 3. Given that I have Dispute, which makes a treasure, I think I'm just going to put back the 3rd land. I think I like that. Never wanna leave my home anymore. Yeah, I think putting back a land is fine. Sheoldred is Clothis without Indestructible. It's Clothis that's always turned on, though, you know? You don't even have to work to try and turn it on. It's so good. Sheoldred is such a messed up card. So powerful. Thoughtseize. Kind of glad I played the Oven first, but now they're just going to take Dispute, which they probably would have taken anyways. It's kind of funny. I really, really don't want to play Kroxa in case they're playing Greasefang. Like, if I cast Kroxa on the discard Park-Alien, it's pretty bad. So, you know, don't think I'll be casting this Kroxa anytime soon. And, yeah, I think I'm just going to play the cat. Game 1's kind of tough in this matchup. Once you get to the sideboard and you have Leylands, it gets a lot better, but Game 1's tough. Yes, the good news is they can't play... Okay, so they can't play Salvage. No Parhelion. It's a good start. Well, thanks, I guess. I appreciate that. Because I didn't want to cast that anyways. I'm not attacking into the supplier anyway, so I guess I'll just wait. Devil. Probably the worst draw in the deck. I kind of have to keep playing my lands out in case I eventually get to 4 mana to activate this. Because that's something that can also, you know, mess with their graveyard a little bit. It's going to be a little slow, but... Sheoldred is just based Clothis. Sheoldred is Joel Clothis. Jolthis. Jolthis, God of the Fish. The Witherbloom command. Blowing up the oven is so bad for us. You just mill 3 and blow up the oven, right? Pretty obvious. Sheoldred, the Apocalypse of Joel, yeah. Oh look, they milled 3 and popped my oven. Shocker. I did not see that one coming. I definitely did not see that one coming. Again, have to keep playing my lands because of the Hive. Maybe I can beat a boat? Okay. Well, I mean, if they discard the Parhelion, we draw land. They don't usually have push main decks, so I'm not playing around push. Does Joel spawn whenever I type? Yes. You need 7 TV enabled to see it on your screen, though. I guess they could just double block, too, which is kind of awkward. I'm actually considering blocking with Familiar to try and get... No, actually, blocking here is bad, because if I mill a vehicle, they have a second vehicle in the graveyard. And I'm like, that makes it a lot worse if I draw a land for Hive. But now I'm considering getting back Familiars here, because if I do draw a land to fire up the Hive, they're kind of, like, really incentivized to double block the Hive, in which case these are free attacks. So I think this makes drawing a land a lot better, I think. If that makes sense. Yeah, it's through 7 TV. Not a land. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Proceed. Now we're just gonna get slaughtered by boat. Thoughts on Paradox, Engine Combo, and Pioneer? You're talking about the Kinnan deck. I don't know. I tried the Kinnan deck for a little bit. I was never too impressed with it. It just felt like it was missing something. I don't know exactly what it's missing, but it always felt like it was missing something. I haven't listened to the new Lord of Shore yet. I think maybe somebody requested one song that I might have listened to, but I have not listened to the whole album yet. So now we can fire up the Hive and eat the Parhelion, but then they just have 2 chariots. They put a Greasefang in their hand off of the salvage, so we know we're dead. I'm trying to think if there's any way out of this. I don't think so. I believe we are dead. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I've listened to Lord of Shore before. Alright, let's get these ley lines in here. I think I want the needles too. Potentially Thoughtseize. Kroxa's bad. Probably want Kolaghan's Command. I think Claim is bad against them, because like Claim just doesn't do that much against Greasefang. This may or may not be a Sheoldred matchup. Actually, Dreadbore's terrible. Got the Dreadbore. Got 1 Sheoldred, maybe? Let's try that. Yeah, Dreadbore's kind of ass. Sheoldred Soul is the chariot side of the deck. Would you rather cut like the 4th Fable, maybe? Could cut the 4th Harvester. On the play, let's actually try that. I think I like the 2nd Sheoldred. Jarvis, thank you for the raid, buddy. Much appreciated. Welcome, everybody, from Jarvis' stream. Hello. No, you can't cut a push against them. You need all the pushes. Push being able to kill Greasefang and Chariot, like, push is both good against their shitty beatdown plan and also good against their turn 3 kill you plan. So, you have to have all the pushes. It's not even, I call it a shitty beatdown plan, but it's actually, like, not that bad of a beatdown plan, you know? That's why the Greasefang deck is so good. It just, like, has a turn 3 combo draw, but also just, like, you know, a pretty respectable plan B. This hand's excellent, right? A little awkward this comes into play on tapped on turn 2, but you could just go turn 1 Urborg, turn 2 Castle, double 1-drop, turn 3 Harvester. I think this is fine. I guess there's no ley lines. Maybe I should have considered mulliganing for ley line, but it's really hard to mulligan a hand like this. Here's the Paradox list. I think this is almost exactly... This is, I think, like 2 cards off of what I played the last time. Very, very close to what I was playing. It's kind of like the Combo Saga decks and Legacy / mostly Vintage. I think it's on YouTube. I think I uploaded the video of it. Like 99% sure I did. Their Haunted Ridge kind of sucks. I really wanted to be able to play the Harvester that turn for more pressure, but... To the tube! To the tube! Yeah, it should be from like a month and a half ago, I think. Right around when... maybe only a month ago. Probably about a month ago. Yeah, it was like right around when DMU came out, because of Mire, and I wanted to try Mire. Until the OnlyFans is up, you can send your donations here. What if the OnlyFans is already up, though, you know? Alright, what's my best draw here? I guess probably just another oven. Thankfully, they didn't mill a vehicle. So we have a turn. Perhaps. That's a really good draw step. Probably one of the better ones. Because we can turn on Revolt on their turn with the Blood Token. Which means I'm definitely not sacking the Blood Token now. Gotta support local businesses, yeah. Alright, Harvester down. Here goes my pressure. I mean, I guess they're not doing anything, which means they almost certainly have Chariot, right? I actually think activating Sokenzan is good, because they don't have anything in the graveyard anyways. I get, like, maximum punished if they go end step, salvage, hit a vehicle, untap, play Greasefang, but, like, I think I'm far enough behind that I can't play around them having the nuts, and I just, like, have to put as much pressure as I can into play. Well, there's the Chariot and the Greasefang, so... Good beats, I guess, but again, you know. Just like, I don't think I'm supposed to play around them having the Stone Cold nuts. Just kind of is what it is. Like, if I sit here and do nothing, I deal 2 less damage. I just don't have enough pressure, you know? I think I have to make that play. What's up, Smo? I'm doing good. I'm having a good time. Getting slapped by Greasefang. I think with Castle you could be patient. Yeah, but, like, the thing about Chariot puts so much pressure on that, like, I don't even know if I have time to Castle against the Chariot. This thing just puts so much pressure on me. That's a really good draw step. Okay, I've now successfully acquired a card that defeats their entire Chariot plans. They have to find Parhelion now. But they got some looks at Parhelion, you know? How do you feel about upping the Painland count and going down on Haunted Ridge? With the addition of Bloodtithe Harvester, that might actually be a really good idea. They boarded an Assassin's Trophy against me? Yeah, with the addition of, oh, that's actually good, because now I can push this thing. With the addition of, like, max Harvesters, having your red source come into play tapped is probably too bad. Wait, they don't have a vehicle. Okay, I don't have to push that thing, then. So chemical. So we can take 6, push the Greasefang EOT. Which is good, because now I can just attack them. Especially if I draw, like, something good here. Bloodtithe Harvester. Let's loot with Blood Token first. That'll get the Sheoldred back next turn. Definitely just have to attack with all 4 here. So they go to 4. No, they have a Chariot in hand, which they can play. So they go attack for 6, play Chariot. But I think with the Sheoldred and 4 blockers, I can probably survive, right? Connor, thank you so much for the tier 1. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're having a good day today. Doom Loves in the chat for our new sub. Connor, thank you so much. Alright, you get the Chariot. That's fine. Oh, wait, they're just dead, right? Unless they have another instant speed way to kill Sheoldred. I mean, I'm not going to play around it. But they are just dead. Right, we go attack for 4, they block 2, go to 2, and then Sheoldred them. I'm going for it. Definitely not going to not go for it. We died a trophy this way, but whatever. Show me the trophy. Show me the trophy. Crew Chariot? If they crew Chariot, then they block 1 creature and go to 1. They still die to Sheoldred. The sub-song is Welcome to the Family by Avenged Sevenfold. Does Chariot have lifelink? No, it does have lifelink. Tank Trophy. No, Doomlink wins. Let's go! That was Pog. Figured I'd sub. Love the stream and you're playing my favorite TDWB album. I wouldn't say this is my favorite, but this is a good one. For sure, this is a good one. If I want Thoughtseize on the draw... Just trying to think if, like, my curve is a little bit too high, you know? The Sokenzan play? Yeah, that was a good play, I think. I think I had to go for it that turn. If you play Sheoldred, can't lose, yeah. I'll play you my favorite TDWP song. Let's see if I can find it, though. Sort by artist. That did not sort by artist at all. What is wrong with Spotify? Spotify is so weird. I can just search for it. What am I doing? I don't need to filter. I can just search. Devil. Such a good song. Soul Patch, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Fucking love this song. Alright, let's run it back. No Thoughtseize. This song is so good. Is there any reason not to run Claim the Firstborn? I don't think it's very good in this matchup. So, opponent has mulligan to 6. This is no lane line. Oh, we don't have black mana. I can't keep this without black, right? Yeah. This hand's worse. This hand is much, much, much worse. Well, I have lane lines, so I guess we'll keep this. We keep 2 lands, lane line, familiar. I think I keep Sheoldred, right? Put back the needles. I think I like put back both needles. Yeah, I think I like that. Especially if they have Trophy or Besieger to kill the ley line, then I'm that much closer to Sheoldred, right? Because I think both of their answers to ley line give me a land. Does Prime count for the Pure Modern tourney? Yeah, it does. You're subscribed to the channel. A sub is a sub. A sub is a sub is a sub. It's a good segue. If you're interested in the Pure Modern tournament and you're subscribed to the channel, head over to the Discord, !Pure Modern. There's a link for the tournament Melee page, as well as a link to the Discord. There's channels in the Discord for discussions on the format if you want to, like, talk with other people. I've made a voice channel if you want to test some games. But yeah, if you're interested, it is going to be held on November 12th. It is a Modern tournament without Horizons. If you want to see how the format looks without Horizons, that was kind of the concept behind it, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun, so super excited. What kind of subs? What's your favorite Subway sub, chat? Can't play my bet deck. Alright, so I guess we just go block plus dispute. Borders. Nothing beats a good old Italian BMT. Good old Italian BMT. A little bit of oil and vinegar, a little bit of banana peppers, lettuce, tomato, onions, provolone cheese. Chef's kiss. I mean, to be fair, you can get a lot better Italian sandwiches than at Subway, but if I'm going to Subway, that's what I'm getting. Who should I look up to for burn? What do you mean? You want to get into Modern, who should I look up to for burn? I don't know if they're still playing a lot of burn, but Fracom, I believe it's spelled Frakom on Twitter, they are probably like your number one resource for burn. They play, I don't know if they still play it, but they played a lot. They have played a lot of burn. I like Jersey Mike's. There's just not a Jersey Mike's where, like, around me where I am, so I don't get to go that often, but when I do, I love going to Jersey Mike's. So they have boat. How the fuck do I beat a boat? I have to take this. But, yeah, it's going to be hard to beat a boat. I mean, they still just play it, right? Hey. Wow, they don't have boat? It was a bluff? Just got bluffed. I think I play Fable here, because then I can gain 4 more life next turn. Just get bluffed. But blocked, huh? Oh, no, they had push, right? That's why they attacked. They had push. That makes way more sense. Okay. Abrupt Decay the Fable. Okay. So they want me to block and then push the Sheoldred? Wait, so they had the boat? Why the hell didn't they play boat last turn? What on earth? There's no shot that's correct. They just didn't play boat last turn? What the hell? Man, this is tough. Maybe they top deck boat? Maybe. But, like, they attacked like they had the boat last turn, right? Like, why else would they attack if they didn't have the boat last turn? Unless they still have Fatal Push. Kari Ziv's expertise worth stealing for boats and stuff, and game comes down to still playing fair. I mean, obviously Kari Ziv's would have looked great this game. Steal a boat and they can't win, but Kari Ziv's is really only good if you already have Leyline, and it's just like, I don't know, a lot has to be going, the game has to play in such a weird way for Kari Ziv's to be good, I think. So I can go not attack with Sheoldred, play Harvester pass, and then if they go attack with boat, target the Harvester, I can sack the Harvester to Village Rites, go to 8, take 6, go to 2. Because I gain 4 off of the Village Rites. So I think that's my only realistic play. I could get ultra greedy and try and sack the blood to try and draw land. That is so insanely greedy, though. It's like unbelievably greedy. Maybe I have to get greedy, though. If you Rites main phase, I can also bolt the Sheoldred. Well, I'm not casting Rites. I'm saying, do I want to sack the blood token and try and spike a land? I don't think I can. I think I have to pass. Chicken I got on my sub was rubbery. The only time that I've ever gotten like uncooked chicken from a fast food place was Wingstop. I got wings from Wingstop and they were just like barely cooked at all. It was like so obvious they were like insanely undercooked. And then never went to Wingstop again. I'll tell you that much. So they target Harvester. Go Village Rites, sack Harvester. Go up to 8, take 6, go to 2. I would have hit the land, but it's unfortunate because now I can't play the Blood Crypt untapped to gain to... because I'm at 2. yeah, not a fan of food poisoning, surprisingly. Is there any way I can kill them? I don't think so. Because I can't remove the boat. I'll be at 4. Oh, you're right. I'm getting 2 for this turn. Yeah, I'll be at 4. You're right. Yeah, I don't like Wingstop. I mean, to be fair, that's my only experience at Wingstop. I never went back. I did. Yeah, I did. Kaya said Joel. Jack, can you type Joel in the chat for Tunneling Cat? Can we get some Joels in the chat? Time to make a fast food tier list vid. Dude, there would be so much controversy over the fast food tier list. Can you imagine? Oh, man. Yeah, I didn't go for, like, I went for, a certificate program. I didn't get a degree, basically. That's, like, the half-ass culinary school. And I worked in restaurants for about 10 years, but I just didn't want to do it anymore. Wister has conditioned me to not be happy about Uno's. Yeah, Uno's is something else. Uno's is something else. Stamp. We're getting stamped. Okay. I would like to discard these 2 cards. Yeah, touche. You won't believe what I drew, Gaia. You won't believe what I drew. Not firing off the Tenacious Underdog, so they're going to play a Sheoldred this turn, so I can't possibly win. Yep. Okay. I'm at 9? I'm just wondering if I have to dispute my reflection this turn. I think I do, right? Trying to find a second Fatal Push for this. So we go push this. You have to draw another push. They have a den and a castle, though, is the issue. I think I have to. Okay, that works. That does, in fact, work. I think I discard the dispute. We should get to eat the underdog, too, which is pretty good. That might have been my best draw step. That was a really good turn. I don't know if it's good enough, but it was a good turn. For sure. That was a really good turn. I mean, we're ahead on cards. We're behind on mana and amount of utility lands, but we are ahead on cards. So now I can go Sheoldred, hold up Fatal Push. Go to 9. I think that's fine. I think I can't afford to not shock here. I think I have to hold up the Fatal Push. Especially if they kill the Sheoldred. Oh, was I supposed to main phase the Fatal Push? Maybe I was supposed to main phase the Fatal Push. Did not play around a Braid. I have 1 card left, so I guess I kill the Bone Crusher, go to 7. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't playing around a Braid. I could have main phase killed the Harvester, but I wanted to hold it up for the Den. Maybe that was worse, though. Alright, those are pretty good. Those are very, very excellent cards. What's up, Firemind? Are we all of a sudden ahead? I think we might be. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. So I think they're at 12. I think we start by looting with the blood. Actually, wait. Can't I just go Harvester, Sack, kill Harvester, fire up the Hive? I think that's good, right? Right? Sack, kill this. Dome them with the Devil. Because they can't fire up a creature land this turn. Dispute, sack the blood. I think I'd rather just fire up the Hive. They have no cards in hand. And I'm just going to keep the land in hand. Yeah, draw a card with Castle, take 6, go to 4. Eat, I guess, the Trespasser. Yeah, they go to 4. Are we finally in winner's queue? I guess so, yeah. Alright, I take 1 off the Devil, go to 3. What a sick game. This was a really sick game. And Black Dreadbore. Trespasser's pretty tough. Trespasser is pretty tough. So they go to 5. Oh. You know, it's kind of too easy sometimes. It's kind of too easy sometimes. Oh, man. It's simply just better. Alright, what do we want against Rakdos mid? Okay, this is kind of weird. I think Needle's bad. It's okay against Liliana, but I don't think they're keeping in Liliana anyways. Dreadbore's good against opposing Sheoldred, so I think I probably want that. I honestly could even see bringing in Karisevs. It's good against Sheoldred and Trespasser? And Kalidas? How crazy is that? How bad is that? How bad is Karisevs against them? It's really awkward against Thoughtseize, because, like, it's kind of... I wouldn't say it's easy to play around, but, like, them knowing you have it, it's just... It makes it a lot worse, you know? Yeah, Kroxa is definitely getting cut because of Trespasser. That's 100% going. I guess I don't know what else I'm cutting, right? Everything else is pretty good. Like, there's not really anything that's, like, glaringly bad in this matchup, you know? You could shave a cat at this matchup. It's kind of not terrible to have all the cats, though, because, like, in situations where they kill it and then eat it with Trespasser, you really want to have the second one. Like, I think I might just do that and just maybe cut a cat for the Kolaghan's command, I guess, because I do really want the Kolaghan's command. I think just this is fine. Because I think, you know, Claim is also great against Trespasser, so I think Karisevs is, like, only good against... Not only good, but it's, like, the reasoning behind it is specifically only because of Sheoldred. Whereas, like, you know, Claim is already good against Trespasser. That one. Go. Never let you fall. And I never let you fall. Are we shaving cats? It's gotta be against TOS, right? Can't shave cats live on stream. Shoulders. Why Joel is too good. Did I keep a hand that didn't do anything? Absolutely. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. Yeah, maybe I kind of do. Perhaps I might regret keeping this hand. I keep commenting between Overwatch games, Chick-fil-A slaps and is the best food for most reasonable money in my opinion. Five Guys, hugely expensive for what you get, but tasty. Yeah, Chick-fil-A is based. I like Chick-fil-A a lot. I know, that's the only wide Joel emote that I could find. It's for light mode sickos. Yeah, they don't, there's not, for some reason they haven't made a wide Joel with a transparent background yet. And I'm not smart enough to know how to make an emote or else I would. I'm sure there's some, like, Photoshop stuff involved. I'm not good at that. When I was, like, doing my own YouTube thumbnails, I did extremely low quality through, like, Pixlr. That's all I'm good at. I guess I just play Fable, but yeah, maybe I should have mulliganed this hand. Starting Hidetsugu consumes all. Probably have to block. I think I have to block. I don't love blocking, but Kalidas, Trader to get. Trader to get out of my face. Discarding Sulfurous Springs and perhaps the second Mayhem Devil. I could discard 2 lands, actually. It's probably fine. Okay. Well, I kind of have to Dreadbore this, right? Yeah. I'm just debating if I want to play the Claim now. I don't think so. I can wait till next turn. Because I could have claimed the Harvester and just sacked it. I guess I should have discarded a Devil, huh? They probably just take Claim. I think they kind of have to. Yeah. That is not a good draw. I have to find Fatal Push or else I can't possibly win, so... I guess I will... Oh, I have to find a Fatal Push and a Black Source. Good God. Oh no, I have the Dispute to make a treasure. That's fine. I can't let them untap with this Reflection. Shit. Wrong order, deck. Wrong order. Play Harvester. Claim Sac. Well, if I claim the Harvester, I don't have a Blood token in play. can claim the reflection, but I can't sack it. I think I should not play the Harvester and just keep the treasure in play. I think I'm just going to pass. I'm wondering whether in Rakdos midrange versus Rakdos Sac it's reasonable to have Thoughtseize. I think against my version specifically, because I have so many more threes, like I have, 4 Devils, 4 Fables, Sheoldred, Max Harvesters, I think it's a lot better in, against this specific version. I don't think it's normally good against Rakdos Sac, but it gets a lot better when there's more expensive cards for sure. Okay, that helps. I'm at 9, though. How do I do this? Sucks that I don't have a 6th mana, because I wanted to be able to go claim Devil Dispute. I can't do that. So I think I should... Actually, don't I just play Harvester? I can go play Harvester, claim their Harvester, sack, kill the Reflection, and then, I guess, hold up Deadly Dispute? It's gotta be the line, right? That has to be the line. This is bad if they push their own Harvester, which they might just do. But I can't claim first, because if I claim first, they just push my Harvester in response, right? Yeah, they're just gonna kill their own thing. Yeah, that's bad. Alright, I guess it's your turn. I don't really think we can win this game anymore, but this might be a high roll. We could Bloodtithe, still Kiki copy Bloodtithe. That could have been a line as well. Snap blocking. Fastest block of my life. Kind of surprised they're making that attack, actually. I guess they're playing around Fatal Push. But no, if they knew if I had Fatal Push, I would have just killed the Reflection. I don't think they should play around Fatal Push there. Okay. I guess they would rather do that. Alright, let's untap. We're actually in a pretty good spot now, right? Because I can just go Devil. I can go sack Treasure, ping the Reflection, Dispute, sack the Blood, ping the Reflection, use the Treasure, push the Bone Crusher Giant. So we go 2 black, ping this, Dispute, sack the Blood, ping this. And now I can just push without sacking the Treasure. Sucks that they have Sheoldred, but, This feels like an okay spot. We're low on life, but... Fable? Fable's fine. I could beat a Fable. Now I could just go play Devil, sack Treasure, kill the Goblin Shaman token. That's not bad either. So they probably have Extinction Event, right? That's probably the card they're holding. I still think it's fine to play the Devil here. I'm just wondering if I want to attack first, because if I attack first, then they have push. I don't get in any damage. And this way, if I attack first, and they chump block and push, then I still get in my 2 damage, right? Actually, potentially get in more damage, because I can sack the Treasure and then sack the Devil to itself to deal 4. I mean, I think given how low they are on mana, maybe I should upkeep, or I guess not upkeep. I can wait till they draw, right? There's almost no reason to do it now. Yeah, I'm just going to pass. I'm going to hold the land in hand in case I find a Harvester. Okay. And I'm pretty sure they're just going to cast Extinction Event this turn. Alright, we'll go to combat. I will sacrifice the Treasure, ping the Shaman. Shaman down. Cast Extinction Event. Needle push. Alright, Domia for 2. They go to 12. I'm supposed to play the Devil last turn, just hope they don't have Extinction Event. Drew a Fable. Oh shit, I forgot I had the fucking cat. That was bad. I should have played the cat. Yeah, I missed a point of damage there. I forgot I had the cat in my graveyard. We both knew the cat. So I guess they're thinking about sacking the Blood now. Yeah, I just forgot I had the cat. I should have definitely got back the cat there. But I hate that it seems you were never... I guess we can just pass now? Yeah, this is fine. I think I'm gonna ping the reflection. I think that's fine. Because that way, if they just go immediately Fatal Push the Devil... I mean, either way, I'm killing the reflection, right? It's kind of the same thing. Hooligan's Command, shock that, blow up the oven. So we go response, ping this. Get back the cat. Then we go sack the cat, right? Yeah, I think it's more damage this way. Maybe it's slightly better to just sacrifice the... I don't know why I'm doing this now. I could have waited on that, but... They're at 9, they're at 8, and I have 7. With the Hive, this is 7. So they go to 1. I don't know if they have any outs. I don't know if they have any outs. Alright, let's fire up the Hive. Attack for 7. Eat the... probably the Kalitas. Alright, you're at 1. This has been a really sweet match. Ding, ding, ding. Alright, predictions practice mid-range. That being said, you know, I think it's still probably a favorable matchup. Alright, all the marbles. Alright, for the channel point betters, I will not keep a one-lander. I mean, this is what I don't like about these Sheoldreds. To be fair, like, there's not really a lot of cards that make this hand better. I'm still going to keep this hand. I think it's better than going to 5. Not by much, but... I saw Mono Green Mirror and RCQ and decided I was never playing that deck. Yeah, the Mono Green Mirror is something else. It's not very entertaining at all. Phoenix. Then I'll raise you. This card's good against Phoenix. I will say that. Claim not so much. The Angel Mirror. How's the Angel Mirror usually go? Who's favored in the Angel Mirror? I would assume the Angel player is favored in the Angel Mirror. That'd be my guess. Pretty close though. Yeah, nobody wins. It's just misery. The game always ends in a draw. Rewrite Devotion. I was actually thinking late on, I was thinking about, like, hypothetically, if they were to ban Karn, if people just go back to playing Mastery of the Unseen as, like, the big payoff. I was thinking about that. It's fun. It's really funny you mentioned that. Master of the Unseen is you know, it's not good. You guys think the Green Devotion mirrors now are bad? And like, go back and watch, I think it was GP Miami 2000... Ooh, interesting. I'm still playing Sheoldred, but... Go back and watch GP Miami, I think it was 2016? I think it was maybe it was 2015. But yeah, there was a green-white Devotion mirror in the finals, and I think the match lasted like almost 3 hours. Yeah, it was the one with Corey. If you go back and watch that mirror match, you'll probably like lose, you know, a good 10 years of your life. It's a rough one. It's a tough watch. How quickly does Nykthos get banned if that happens? I know, right? Be glad you didn't have to play them. I played at the Devotion Pro Tour, and I played Green-White Devotion, and I played, like, I think 3 mirror matches. I actually, funnily enough, so that Pro Tour, that was the last Pro Tour that I ever went to, and that specific Pro Tour, I think I finished 45th, and my final record was X4-1, or maybe it was I think it was X4-1. And basically, if that draw didn't happen, and I won an extra, and I won one more additional match, I would have qualified for the next Pro Tour. I would have 12 and forward. And the only reason that I drew was because I was playing a Devotion Mirror, and it was turn 5 of turns. Literally turn 5 of turns. And I get the turn 5, and I, like, swear to God, I thought I had counted my mana correctly. I think I ended up floating, like, I floated, like, 45 mana or whatever. I just, like, this ridiculous turn. And I activated Mastery a whole bunch on my opponent's end step. and I ended up being exactly 1 token short to kill my opponent from like 60 life. It was the most ridiculous sequence ever, and I only lost because I miscounted by 1 token. And I think I actually had enough devotion to kill them, but I just did my math wrong. I miscounted my mana basically. It was a tough one. Tough one. I think they're dead, right? Yeah. You think my opponent's enjoying the Sheoldred? I really don't think they are. Discard land, right? I discard the Devil. Sunday. I guess discarding Devil is bad. No, because if they had Axe, they would have cast Axe, right? Because they can upkeep Axe the Sheoldred, but I wanted to keep the Dispute to sack the Shredder. Ah, well, it didn't matter anyways. Sheoldred, pretty good card, huh? Sheoldred, pretty good card. Yeah, and if I had that, I ended up taking a draw. That was actually, funnily enough, that was against no, that was somebody else. I played Mark Nestico in that PT. I don't know if you guys know Mark Nestico. I think it's Dynamo Nestico on Twitter. I actually played Nestico when he was still playing at that PT. He smashed me. He was playing the Mire. Yeah, I think I played 3 Mirrors in that tournament, in that PT. And you guys want to know what my draft deck contained? Pack 1, pick 1. This is or no, it wasn't pack 1. This was Dragons of Tarkir? No. What was the set? It was the set after Fate Reforged. Was it Dragons? Khan's Fate. It was Dragons. Okay. No, it was Dragons. So, my PT draft, pack 1, I'm trying to remember. I wish I still had my deck. Punishing Waterfalls, thank you for the raid, buddy. It's probably somewhere and buried somewhere, but I might still have my PT deck. But pack 1, pick 1, I opened Sirach the Huntcaller. Card's insane. I got another rare from that set. And then pack 2, which was Fate Reforged, I opened Ugin, got past Mastery of the Unseen, got past Dragon Scale General, and then I think I also opened another rare in Khans as well. I think my deck had 6 rares, including an Ugin. It was the easiest 3-0 of my life. It was not even remotely close. It was so easy. My deck was so broken. Yeah, it was nuts. Just like open busted green card, cut all the white cards, got past 2 insane white rares. It was too free. I miss drafting at PTs. I miss like high level limited, you know. All right, against Phoenix, definitely want the ley lines. I kind of want to keep all the pushes. I think I'm going to shave a Fable. It's kind of bad against Spell Pierce. And maybe I shave the Village Rites. Could shave a Harvester, actually. Cut a Claim. Maybe I don't want 4 Claim, 4 Push. Maybe that's too many. Keep the pressure. I could see that. Because they only have Shredder and Thing, right? That's it. Drafting a little set like RTR again. RTR was fun. RTR was hella fun. Keep this, put back second Harvester, I think. I could have shipped the Devil there. Maybe that was better. Had 3 Reckoners? Jeez. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anything else ridiculous in like some of my other PTs. Okay, so the other 2 PTs that I played were... I played Valencia. No, not Valencia. No, it was Valencia. Valencia, Board of the Gods. Then I played Atlanta, which was the set after Board of the Gods. Journey into Nyx. The Doomwake Giant Pro Tour. I actually played Doomwake Giant at that Pro Tour. I had 4 copies in my deck. It was great. And then the other PT that I just said. Dude, that was my favorite PT for sure. Was Journey into Nyx. Not because that's where the origination of the Doomwake Giant story came from. I've told that story on chat a couple of times. Should I tell it again? It's a pretty good story. It's a pretty good story. I mean, there's not much to it, but it's just hilarious because the people that involved are just like, you know, if you know those people, you could kind of understand it. You'd never heard it? All right. So, my testing group for that PT was a couple local guys that you probably don't know. Matt Stone, Nick Heel, Jason Ellis, and then Mike Sigrist and Andrea Mengucci. This was like before Andrea really popped off. So like I was going to test with Mike regardless because Mike, this was before like Mike's top 8s too. And Mike was local to me. So like me and Mike, I know Mike very well. So it was, we're We were in an elevator, and it was me, Mengu, and I think there was somebody else in the elevator. And, well, I guess pre-story to this. So we had done a bunch of, like, team drafts. Not team drafts. We'd done a bunch of practice drafts on Magic Online in the hotel rooms. Like, that's all we did. We would just, like, we would plug the HDMI cable into the laptop, do a draft. Because, like, we only care about the pick orders and stuff. We didn't care about actually playing out the games. So we do a draft in the TV, unplug it, next person would go in. And it was just constant, like 12 hours a day. We were just non-stop drafting. And what am I doing here, by the way? I think I'm just going to play a Fable, actually. So, the origin of the Doomwake Giant was because there was a period of time where, like, 3 drafts in a row, I pack one, pick one, open Doomwake Giant. Literally 3 drafts in a row. I just could not stop opening that card. And it was one of the better cards in Limited, right? So, and, you know, I'm a big dude, so that's kind of where it came from. Doomwake Giant's kind of a big dude. And Andrea Mengucci just started calling me Doomwake. Doomwake! You know, we were, like, passing by or whatever. So, it's like Wednesday night before Decklist are due, and we're in the hotel, and we get into the elevator, going up to our rooms to go to bed. I think it's like after we got back from we went out to dinner or something. And somebody, somebody else, somebody we don't know, stops in the elevator going up to the hotel. And I want to say I was pretty drunk that night. I had a couple beers. And this person gets into the elevator, and I just had the biggest fart. I just let it rip, right? Let it rip. It was like I couldn't hide it. I just let it rip. And Andrea looks over to me with like this shit-eating grin, and he just says, "Constellation trigger," and that's how Doomwake was born. I fucking love Mengu. Mengu is so good. He's like the greatest human being on planet Earth. He's so good. He's awesome. There's some other things that Mengu said that I probably cannot repeat on Twitch, because I don't want to get TOS'd, but, you know, let's just say that Mengu's an awesome character. Okay. Do I keep is there any chance I'm supposed to discard both devils here? Because I really want to try and find a sack outlet for killing one of the shredders. Because I can go claim... God, this is tough, right? How close am I to killing them? I can't be that far off at killing them, right? So if I discard both devils, let's assume I don't find a sack outlet. I can go claim a shredder, push the other shredder, trigger my connive, hopefully discard a spell. That's 8 damage. You know what? I'm gonna keep a devil, because I get the connive trigger anyways. And I think keeping a devil's pretty good. Alright, so claim a shredder. Push the other shredder. They do get a connive trigger, but I also get one, so I think it's fine. Pretty good turn, though, right? Pretty good turn. It's awkward that I don't have an untapped land, because I have to give them back the shredder. So I guess we go attack for 8, play tap land. There's definitely a chance that... No, I'm not going to say we could die next turn, but this could get ugly. Not finding a sack, it's kind of awkward. I could sack the blood to try to find exactly Village Rites. Maybe that's fine. Oh no, I guess I could have also found Witch's Oven, huh? Maybe I'm supposed to not play the Hive and just loot away the Hive with the blood token? To try to find Oven or Rites to sack the Shredder? Because, like, giving them back the Shredder really sucks. But there's also, like, consideration to hold the blood token for when I play the Devil next turn. I played that match like garbage. I was watching a show and eating, so I'm just going to blame it all on that. I got you, Kai. I got you. Either way, I thought that was a pretty fun match. I thought I was super dead game, too. I did nothing, and you had, like, a pretty good curve. So they played Founding. I think they're trying to figure out which chapter to go to. It's our best draw. Probably just a push, right? Just to kill the Shredder. Chapter 3, Targeting the Crews. Okay. Alright. It's only one spell for the Phoenix. Also, they have to spend 2 mana if they want to keep the Phoenix in the graveyard. Because they only have 7 cards. Matchup isn't great anyway, so game 3 on the drop might have been a lot closer. Yeah, true. See, I was thinking, like, I think traditional sack the way that Sac is traditionally built is good against Rakdos, but I think this specific version is probably a little bit worse because I'm playing more expensive cards, and I think those are not traditionally that good in the matchup. But, like, I mean, Sheoldred still is just so fucked up. That card is so broken. Okay, that's only 2 spells. They've got to be pretty close to dead, right? Especially if I draw a removal spell for the Shredder. Claim kills them for sure. Push might kill them. 3, 4, 5, they go to 4. Sex. I think I'm 1 point short if I draw push. Okay. So let's start with Mayhem Devil. Going to sack the blood, discard Urborg. Dome shot you for 1. Actually, wait, could I have just killed the Shredder? One off of that. If I had sacked the Harvester first, so that would have been 2, 3, 4 from that. Yeah, I could have just killed the Shredder, right? If I had sacked the Harvester first. Now I can't, but... I could have killed the Shredder. Probably would have been a better play than what I did, which was nothing. They have 5 cards. I guess I just pass. I'm trying to think if I want to attack here. I don't think I do. I kind of like just Hive Exile Phoenix. Well, I mean, if I had seen the line of killing the Shredder, that's what I should have done. 100% right, kill the Shredder. But now I just, like, lose the game if they have anger. It's so bad if they have anger. I think I just have to attack. I think I have to attack to get in damage, because this way they block the Harvester, take 2, go to 6. I can sack 2 treasures if they go to anger to put them to 4. This puts them to 1. So I think I have to do this to player in anger. Because I would bet a lot of money they have anger in their hand. I hope they block this. Because then they're just dead. Right? They anger, I sack these 2, put them to 3, this kills them. What's it feel like to be a ghost? Ding. I don't know why they would block that. Like, the Hive is in play. Like, there's no way they can anger and present another blocker, right? Oh, I guess they have the Phoenix. Yeah, they can just go, like, anger plus 2 spells. True. That's a good point. Bind a Phoenix. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. Means they're not casting anger, though, most likely. I guess I just fire the treasures at them and put them to 3, right? I think so. Alright, upstairs. Yeah, I screwed this game up. I should have killed the Shredder last turn. Would have been a lot better if I did. Something you like. Because now they probably just go spell number 3, get back 2 Phoenixes, pass with 3 blockers. Yeah, that's a rough one. Yeah, we're gonna lose this game. I fucked up. I think I couldn't lose if I just killed the Shredder. You up for this? In before somebody in chat says, if you draw a land, I can kill them with Hive after copying it. I'm waiting for it. Recommend a Pioneer deck to me. I play Red, White, Prowess, Live Again, and Green Tron. I think you'd probably like the Atarka Red deck. It's very, very similar to Red, White, Prowess. And it's also quite good. I think that deck is insane. You know, yeah, I went 0-4 today, but I had a sick weekend. What did we lose to? I honestly don't even remember. It's been a long-ass league. Was it Rakdos? I think it might have been... No... Chat, what did we lose to? I can't remember. Oh, Greasefang. We lost to Greasefang. 5 people just deleted their chat messages. Lo and behold, I found Is It Bin Chickens. If you copy the Hive, you get a special surprise. True. Yeah, I don't think I have any outs. Yeah, I definitely threw this game. Definitely threw that game. I think I can't lose if I kill the Shredder. I guess I shouldn't say can't lose. They still would have gotten back 2 Phoenixes. I also would have dealt them less damage, right? Because I would have had to sack the Harvester and then use all of the pings on the Phoenixes, or on the Shredder. And then at that point, they just, like, get back 2 Phoenixes, kill my board, and just pass. Maybe I still lose, actually. Yeah, maybe I still lose. That sounds good. Seems very, very good. Playing the Springs first, because I don't know which color I want to play this on, depending on if I draw, like, a basic Swamp or a basic Mountain. I might take an extra point of damage from it, but it's fine. Oh, thanks, Doctor. I had 2 second places. I had a second place in the challenge, and then I also lost in the finals of the RCQ. 2 second places. I am the king of losing in the finals. Dingo. Thank you for the raid, buddy. I don't know why I said it like that. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome everybody from Dingo stream. Playing some Pioneer Rakdos Sacrifice. No, it was a 1-slaughter, so losing in the finals is, losing in the finals of a 1-slaughter was kind of tough, but I can't complain. I had a good weekend, Finals the Pioneer Challenge, finals the RCQ. Good weekend. Can I show you a clip? Of course you can. Big ol' shreds. Okay, land's good. So, I guess I kind of want to claim, right? Because I can go claim Oven, trigger Shredder to get an extra loot. What's this? I gotta watch the Dingo clip. How good is this clip? Bring to light. Okay. Based. Actually based. Just leave. Just do the walk-off. Oh, Dingo. Why would you set up the scape shift? What are you doing? Cut the scape shift. Oh, man. You absolutely hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see it. Alright, claim this thing. Play Oven. Hope you discard a push. Ooh, even better. God, discarding Cat, sacking the Shredder. This is just all value. My goodness. My goodness. You get 2 food off of the Oven because it has 4 toughness? Hello? Does it get any better than that? Sheesh. Did you see the Doom Lake Paddington? I did. I forget who tagged me. Somebody tagged me. I think it was Todd who tagged me. Yeah, Todd tagged me. That thing was dope. Was that a good turn? Pretty good turn. Claiming Shredder and then playing another spell should just be illegal. It should just be illegal. It's so good. Fable of the Beer Breaker. So I'm gonna push end of turn just because I really want to draw a land to play Sheoldred. I'm also gonna get back the cat. Okay, did not draw land. So I think I'm gonna go attack for 4. Probably Village Rites, sack the cat. Try to find a tap land. Or that works. Then I could Sheoldred next turn. I was so confident. I could see the look on your face. You were like, man, this game's over. Oh, man. Alright, kill you. Alright, kill you. That's like the person I played against. Their message in chat was, I win these. They literally... I can't remember the context. Did I, say something in chat? I can't remember. They just said, I win these. What was the context behind that, the I win these? I can't remember. Oh, I think... Oh, that was when I was playing Mono Green, right? Was it Bergie? I think I was I was comboing off with Bergie, and I was explaining to them the infinite combo, right? Yeah, it was with Bergie. I was going infinite with Bergie, and I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast my entire deck, eventually find a thing that gives my creatures haste, and you're gonna die. And then my opponent just said, all they typed in chat was, I win these. I was like, okay. And then I did lose the match, so they did, in fact, win these. It's pretty good. They do, in fact, win these. Founding the Third Path. Alright. They better have a removal spell. Thought I won that. No, I lost that match. I do explicitly remember losing that match. Our opponent seems not very alive. Even if they kill a Harvester, I think they're still kind of screwed. So I can just go push, end of turn, untap, attack, play Sheoldred. They seem very dead. Lightning Axe. They have 1 card in hand. I get 1 more damage if I don't sack the Harvester to get a food, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna let it die. I want the extra damage. Let's go get back cat. Trigger cat. Sack cat, get back cat. They go to 8, push this, they take 4. They're going to be at 2. I don't know. I don't even know if they have any outs. I guess they could upkeep. They can't even upkeep kill Sheoldred because they have no cards in hand. They can't axe because they have one. They only have 1 card in hand, I should say. They appear to be super extremely dead. The Hive too, just in case. Won that game but lost the match overall. Yeah, I won that game, but I did lose the match overall. All right, a nice little 4-1. 4-1 with the Rakdos. I guess Rakdos Big Sack? Rakdos Large Sack? Because we're going a little bit bigger. Deck felt pretty good. Sheoldred is a messed up card, obviously. Don't think I need to tell you that. Not a big fan of the Kroxa. I think the main deck Dreadbore is fine. Like, obviously, everything else I think is pretty good. With the exception of the Dreadbore and the Kroxa, I think are kind of like the flex spots. I could see playing like 1 Voldaren Epicure or something as like an extra 1-drop just to fill out the curve a little bit, but yeah, deck felt pretty good. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to let me know what you thought of it in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next one.